Welcome everybody to my first Let's Play. I've been meaning to do one of these for a while now, and I figured what game better to start out with than Kirby's Epic Yarn. It's fun, happy, simple game. It's a very good feel game, you know? I'm not just saying that because it was produced by Good Feel. That's completely coincidental. But yeah, this is a really nice, unique, and fun game. I would recommend this game to anyone. So let's just jump right into it. Let's jump right into it. Yeah. Just a heads up, I'm terrible at enunciating. I don't know why, I just am. Anyway, let's just go.
Welcome to Dreamland, a kingdom famous for peace and quiet. It's the perfect little land, if you like that sort of thing. Lately, there have been rumors of a caped sorcerer going around turning people into yarn. That's right, yarn. One day, Kirby saw his favorite food, a bright red tomato, on top of a bush. Down the hatch. But when Kirby tried to eat it, a caped sorcerer appeared. My name is... Hey, what are you doing? Stop that! No, that's my magic metamato. Kirby gulped the metamato right down. Just then, a white sock around the sorcerer's neck began to glow. Then it sucked Kirby up. This grass feels funny, Kirby thought. It feels like pants. And to Kirby's surprise, he saw that his entire body was made out of yarn. Then he saw a yarn monster chasing a blue yarn boy. Somebody help me! Kirby tried to swallow the monster up, but the air went right through his body. Kirby wondered what he should do. Suddenly, Kirby transformed into a car. He drove away with the boy and left the monster behind to eat his dust. Apparently, that strange metamato gave Kirby the power to seamlessly transform into a car and who knows what else.
Yep, Kirby can seamlessly transform into different things. Yeah. Thanks for saving me. What's that? You say you're from another world? Wow, welcome to Patchland. You just stick with me and I'll show you the ropes. Or the strings. Or the strands. Or the strums. Yeah. This is my castle, so feel free to look around here as much as you want. Let's head right into Patch Castle. This is the little tutorial level of the game. And, yeah. So, Kirby's Epic Yarn, very unique game, one of a kind, really. So, the main gameplay mechanic is the yarn whip. You can tap 1 to unravel certain objects and enemies. Yay, we're just ripping these poor creatures' bodies apart. Aren't we wonderful? You can also hold 1 to grab enemies and things and roll them up into these yarn balls and throw them. And, yeah. Let's grab another one of you. Throw it up there, and we get that star. And if we can look at that meter at the top, I just got my bronze rank. There are 3 ranks in a level. Bronze, silver, and gold. The more of these beads you collect, these beads are like the currency, they're like the coins of this game. The more beads you collect, the more that meter will go up. And, when it goes up, you get higher ranks. Gold, silver, and bronze. The ranks don't really mean anything, they're more of just the score. But if you're going for 100%, you're going to need gold rank on every level. Which is what I'm going to be aiming for. In this Let's Play, I'm going for 100%. Right here, we have one of these patches that you can find on walls. You can peel those over and reveal things. And if you peel over these treasure chest patches, you will get one of 3 collectibles. Here we got the chandelier. Each level has 3 collectibles to be found. You also need all of those to get 100%. Now this Waddle Dee, let's just bump him so you can grab his spear. If you grab things like spears or swords or anything like that, you can actually get this special type of yarn ball. It's like a arrowhead. When you throw it, it will go through enemies. Also, if you defeat an enemy by throwing something at it, it will drop a few beads. Now, as you saw, I touched the Waddle Dee and I just kind of like bumped into him. In this game, you don't have health, you don't take damage, and you can't die. The penalty for taking damage is losing money. So, really the goal is to just finish the level with as much money as possible, but you can't really die, and you can actually go through the entire game without getting any beads. Well, I don't think you technically could, but you're not punished for not having enough beads. So it's kind of impossible to really not beat the game, but if you're going for 100% completion, there can be a challenge factor to it, which we'll go over later. That's usually the thing with Kirby games. They're usually really easy to beat, but not to complete. Right there we have a weight transformation. When we jump up and hold down, it's like a ground pound. And if you hold 2 when you fall, you'll turn to a parachute and float down. So this is very different from the other Kirby games. Instead of inhaling and flying, you got whipping and floating. Also, as you saw, I collected something over here, and I collected 2 other ones that looked like it earlier. Those are what I call star patches. I don't actually know the official name for them, but I call them the star patches. And what those will do is... oh, there's my phone. And what those will do is, well, at the end of every level, there's this little wheel here. If by the end of the level you have not gotten your gold rank yet, this is the gold game that will let you get that. When you collect those star patches, you'll add a patch to this wheel. We got the 2-star, 3-star, and 5-star. I think I got the 5-star, but I may have missed and got the 3. And so basically, whenever you ring this bell, if you land on any of the star patches, you'll get a huge burst of beads. And so, if you haven't gotten your gold rank yet, that's how you can get it. So, yeah. That's really the gist of the game. I feel like I'm forgetting something that... I don't think so. So yeah, simple game, fun, not challenging to beat, but if you want to go for completion, then there you go. Okay, cutscene. Shh.
Thanks for your help, the Blue Yarn Boy said. Not that I needed it. I'm Prince Fluff. Ever since Yin Yarn the Sorcerer ripped Patchland into 7 pieces, you just can't go anywhere without running into these horrible...
interruptions!
But Fluff was interrupted when they were attacked by a huge 3-eyed blob of yarn. Ew, gross, stop it! But before the blob could eat Prince Fluff, Kirby transformed and smashed it to smithereens in a most spectacular fashion. Among the little blob bits, there was a shimmering piece of spiraling yarn. That's it. That's the magic yarn, Fluff exclaimed. This was what Prince Fluff had been looking for. Yin Yarn had stolen the magic yarn from Patchland. The yarn weaved its way into the fabric of the kingdom and stitched 2 pieces of Patchland together. What about the other pieces? I've got to find the rest of them. Kirby, always happy to help, decided to help his friend recover the missing pieces. And the 2 began their journey to stitch Patchland back together.
If you couldn't tell by now, this is a very lighthearted game. Also, yeah, ever since Yin Yarn came, just those damn interruptions everywhere. Jeez. Like, new character alert! Oh man, it's a new character. Oh god, we gotta go check it out. Oh jeez man, here we go. Oh Morty. Now, what voice to give him? Maybe if I do an English, Italian, and French accent all at the same time, I can't be offensive to any of them. Let's go for that. A bunch of love. Okay, no. Let's just, I don't know. Let's give him this voice. Prince Fluff, what an unexpected surprise. Oh, and who might your friend here be? Lord Kirby, you say? He is visiting us from another world, you say? How exciting! My name is Dom Wool, and it is my pleasure to make your acquaintance. Lord Kirby is helping you save our beloved Patland? Oh, that's just wonderful! I'm the manager of Quilty Court here. Please, come inside for a moment. I insist. Don't know why I gave him a, like, 30s accent, but whatever. I don't even know if I'm doing it right. This is a voice. Shut up. It's my first Let's Play. Don't judge me. Welcome to your new home. Yeah. Well, I suppose not much to look at just yet. But I would be honored to have one of Prince Bluff. I read that right. Also, chair. A proper home must be properly furnished. Please accept it as a gift from me. Feel free to furnish your place in every way you desire. We'll discuss the rent later. Haha, jokes. Go ahead and enjoy the space. I'll be out of questions. Sorry. I don't burp, I just have throat spasms. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think I hear one of my other tenants out walking by outside, even though I have no other tenants. Whatever. So, the apartment. This is pointless. Let's be real here. Your apartment is pointless. You don't have to do anything with it. We could leave right now and it would be fine. This is just for fun. So you hit A and then you point your remote at the TV and you can decorate your apartment. And this is where the collectibles come in. You can use them to decorate your apartment however you like. They have some practical use later, and you will need, well, you'll need all of them for, you know, to get 100%, but you'll need some of them in order to unlock stuff later. You can also get furniture and then objects in the toy box. All of these different categories you can get from something later in the game, but motif are the collectibles within levels. Yeah, and it gives this, there we go, put over there. So, you can just do whatever you want. There's not really much of a purpose. There's the repulsor, which works with things like these furnitures, not the motif ones, the normal ones, normal furniture. You can put fabric on them, and fabrics will be well, I'll show you how to get fabrics later. You don't really need to worry about any of this yet or at all, really. You may, oh, now it's spooky invisible. But yeah, so your apartment doesn't really have a purpose. It's just kind of a nice little thing to do, you know.
They call me King Kirby.
And now we're just gonna wave goodbye as he claps his mustache at us, of course. So yeah, so that's all our apartment does for now. We will be getting into some other stuff later with this. Apartment 102. Ooh, spooky. What is it? I don't know. We'll find out later. And the only other thing that's really here in Quilty Court is Patch Plaza. This is really just a room where you can check your progress on completion. There are different categories, and whenever you complete a category 100%, these little bells will turn to big bells that you can ring. There's flicks, which are just the cutscenes, tunes, which are the songs. Medals are your gold, silver, bronze ranks on each level. Fabrics and furniture are just the unlockable stuff. And then cast is basically whenever you find a new character or encounter a new enemy, it'll be added to cast. Here we have Dom Wool here. Angie, we actually haven't seen Angie yet, but Angie's basically just the respawn system, so it's not really a thing. My throat. Yeah, sorry. So yeah, so stuff is like furniture items, fabric. We'll discuss fabrics later. Medals, as you can see, Patch Castle, we got a gold rank, and then these are the upcoming levels in Grassland, which is the next world we're going to. Tunes, they're just, you know, songs. We got Patch Castle, Where's Quilty Court? Oh, we don't have Quilty Court. That's odd. And then Flicks. You can watch the cutscenes again. So yeah, so I mean, Flicks and Cast, you're gonna complete by beating the main game. Surprisingly, not Tunes, though. Yeah, so Tunes and everything else. What I'm saying is that, you know, by completing the main game, you're gonna get all the cutscenes and all the characters and everything. But so, for this Let's Play, I am going to be aiming at 100%. So, all bells will be rung before the series ends. I can promise you that. Haha! I don't know. So, yeah, so all we have left to do is head off to Grassland. So I think I'm going to end this episode here. So, if you like this video, make sure to leave a like. After all, that's what the like button's for. After all, that's what, after all. And, yeah, so next time on Kirby's Epic Yarn, we'll head off to Grassland and start our quest to save Patchland from the cursed interruptions. Bum bum bum! And we will hope to defeat Yin Yarn, the evil magical Mexican. No wonder Donald Trump wanted to make a wall. We gotta keep those Mexicans from tearing our world into 7 pieces. Yeah.